Alright, so first and foremost, people, some of you saw it, some of you didn't. See this right here? Seth Rollins, the Beast Slayer, right? Yeah, he is the new Universal Heavyweight Champion as of SummerSlam. Hopefully still didn't see Raw, but either way, dude did it. He went out there, made it happen, won the most ridiculously named title I've ever heard of, and so that's pretty alright in my book. But anyways, enough of that. Moving on to what we're here for, which is this box right here. So, there you have it, right? So, this particular pickup, right? Now, I'm really looking forward to this one, more so than I normally am, because while I look forward to everything I get, sometimes some of them just, you want them a little bit more, right? So this, when I first saw these on Sneaker News, I want to say it was, I was like, yeah, I'm getting those. Those are coming home one way or another. And so then I waited and I watched the Nike site to see, when they would pop up, because sometimes it's days, sometimes it's weeks, sometimes months, And I'm watching and I'm waiting and I'm not seeing what I want to see. And then, all of a sudden, bam, there's the grade school sizes and the smaller than grade school sizes. I'm all right, well, that's something. Tell my sister, I'm like, hey, your size is up there. Go ahead and get it. And then, so I think she did get hers, but I was still waiting on mine. And then, weeks later, whatever, I see this Twitter post like, hey, sizes are selling out. Make sure to go get yours. Now, given the whole time difference thing, I miss a lot of this stuff because a lot of those things happen during the daytime, stateside-wise, which is nighttime for me. So I missed that. But then I looked on the Nike side and I would wait and wait and wait just to see if any of those orders get canceled or more stock comes in, to see when these restocks happen, because they are inevitable, much like Thanos. And so anyways, time goes on and I'm not seeing what I wanted to see still. And so I then see that they're in stock on Finish Line and Shoe Palace, neither of which ship here, and they both charge shipping and taxes, and or at least one or the other. And I was like, I'm going to put some faith in this Nike thing. It's going to work out. And then it did, which is why we're here. So, as some of you may have seen, they had a sale a couple weeks ago where it was like, was it $30 off of something, or 30% off if you spend a certain amount? Whatever it was, these particular shoes were right under the price that they needed to be to get that discount, right? So, I threw these little socks on the order as well, and then that put me over like the 150 or 150 mark, I think. And so then even with the discount, it still took these shoes under retail, about on par with, well no, it was like still even a little bit under what I would have got with like my normal discount that I can use from time to time. And so I was like, alright, this is working out, right? Because I mean, think about it. I'm getting basically like these shoes under retail and a pair of socks, so that's cool. This box is like the exact size of the Nike box, which didn't make it easy to get that out. Maybe you saw that slight struggle. Anyways, here we are, right? Nike box, as you would assume would be in there. Oh, I'll show you the side real quick. Like I said, I'm kind of really anxious to get into these and see what they look like up close, because it's been a while like that I've been wanting these. And so what is this? Nike Air Max 1 SE Black Flash Crimson. Not super descriptive, but oh man, these are looking really nice. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Nike Air Max 1 SE in the Windbreaker colorway, right? Man, I really wanted these when I saw the picture, and then when it became so, not difficult, but such a hassle to get them, it kind of made me want them more in a way. Because when they first said that they had sold out through the Nike site, I was thinking like, why? Because I didn't know if there was like a backstory or anything, or if they had like some sort of significance to them. I thought that they just looked like a cool shoe, and that's generally enough for me. That's usually as far as my knowledge of shoes goes. Like, I just know that I like it. Anyways, checking these things out real quick. A little bit of something going on there. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Alright. So, let's do this review, shall we? Again, right here. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, the Windbreaker Air Max 1s. I don't even know what to really say about these, so I'll just do what I normally do and start at the start at the bottom, work to the top, back to front, you know, the normal thing. So this on the left one here, you got this little Nike keychain sort of style thing going on here. I know a lot of people leave these on their shoes, like when I see like the not Air Max, but the Jordan 4s and stuff like that, they leave them on there. So I don't really do that, but I guess that's a thing that people do. This will be coming off, I'll tell you that right now. Nothing against it, it's just not staying on. Anyway, so looking at this, right, nothing really special about that midsole there. It's typically what you would see on an Air Max 1. Though it does have a nice little color to the bubble there, some kind of not quite red, not quite pink. You know, it's one of those colors where it's like a, I don't know, some kind of orangish color with a little bit of red. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's like, some might say it's a solar red, I guess. And then down to the bottom here, typical outsole, and then with the same little reddish orangish color on the tip there. So moving back up here, this right here, this bottom part is kind of a leather. I mean, I say kind of because it doesn't feel like anything, any like premium sort of thing, not by a long shot, but you know, I get what they're going for, right? And then you have that same feeling across on the green part there too, which again, not an amazing quality, but it's fine for what it is. It gives it a good look in my opinion. And then this right here, the black part on the toe is a mesh, excuse me, it's kind of like a meshy nylon sort of feel. You can kind of look at that and see what I might be getting at. Then again, you got the yellow with the similar style leather as the other areas. This here, you got, move that guy out of the way, got kind of like a double swoosh sort of thing going on there. Like it's, like this one is almost like a shadow of the one above it. I don't know what that deal is, but they did it and it's fine with me. Though I wouldn't, if I had my choice, I would say don't do that, but I don't hate it either, so maybe it'll grow on me. And then moving back, you know, again, black and purple, same style leather, and then the Nike Air on the back. On the front here, these laces, that's more like the thin rope style, so that's not something I'm used to, at least not on my Air Max 1s. I'm pretty sure I normally see flat laces on those. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure they're generally flat. And then moving up to the tongue, up the tongue here, as I say, more air. Kind of see it from the side there. But yeah, so it's a nice little switch up on the top of the tongue too. And then on the back it says Nike Air is engineered to the exact specifications of championship athletes. So you kind of see that on the back of the tongue there, right? So, and then on the inside, nothing fancy, nothing you haven't seen on any pairs before. Just a typical black, cushiony style, like, what do you call that? The inside of the shoe, whatever. So, there's not a whole lot to really say, again, about these, but overall, it's just the look that pulled me in. Like, I like the multicolors. Kind of reminds me a bit of what are those 9s I got? The Flight Nostalgia 9s, right? Flight Nostalgia 9s. It kind of reminds me of those. I think it's a lot of the same colors, but generally it was supposed to kind of mimic a lot of what you would see on like 90s windbreakers and stuff like that. And I'd say that it does that quite well. I'm sure there are some shirts and whatnot that go along with the release because they often do that. But I didn't get the shirts or anything. I never do. I just went for the shoes, as you can see here. So there's that again. Alright, so that being that, also on the outside here, you got this Nike Sportswear little tab there. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back. It does absolutely nothing for me. It's just there. But it is a detail that you don't see on a lot of things. Oh, on the back side, it's switched up. See, there's white and black. There's black and white. So there you have that in case you were wondering what's on the back of it. And now that we've looked at the shoe, and I've talked a little bit about it, more so than some people might want to hear, it is time for the second part of the video, which is the on foot. So I'm going to go do that. You're going to sit here and wait. Well, actually, you won't have to wait very long because that part gets edited out. So one of the things that I didn't notice before, because I didn't completely take the laces out, they have different colored lace tips there on both shoes. So that's kind of a cool little touch. Anyway, so the sizing thing, let me get out of the way so some videos can show up on the right here. Anyways, I didn't really want to do the on foot of these because honestly I never do. But I do it anyways because you never know when something will fit just a little off. These don't. They fit perfectly fine. So I'm a 9 in Nikes, as I've said on countless occasions. And these are a 9, as you may have seen in the opening, unless you're one of those people that just kind of skips towards the end to get to this part. Anyway, so these are 9. I buy 9s. They fit exactly like I wanted them to. Actually, they feel a little more comfortable than some of the Air Max ones that I've worn in the past. But, you know, different materials fit different ways. It's just the whole thing. But still with the sizing, though, I'm not going to complain at all. I like the way they feel. So I'm going to suggest to you, anyone who's buying these, to buy them at your normal size, right? So that's about really all I can say about the sizing. I feel like this part is normally longer. Oh, one of the things that I did want to mention earlier that I forgot. So I was talking about like the discount and how much I was able to save because of whatever promotion Nike was running. Between these and the socks, these, I want to say that's a retail of $130, right? Yeah. So the retail of these is $130. With these and the socks came out to $120 shipped. So that's pretty solid in my opinion. I mean, like I said, $10 off of the shoes and you get socks with it. So that's the trick. I was talking to somebody about that in some comment section somewhere, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I wanted to get those, but blah blah blah. They were too low priced or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I just ordered socks too." And he's like, "Oh, wow." So yeah, little tip for you. There's that. Also, one of the things while I'm talking about again, the sizing part's over. I said everything I needed to say in that 2 minutes, less than that. One of the things I never got around to, like completely slipped my mind, because I think I may have been in the States when I was like in San Diego or something. I hit the 350 mark a while ago, and that number was kind of like a cool one for me, you know. Every so often there's ones that stand out. I hit 420 today. Anyways, so I hit the 350 mark, and of course it made me think about that South Park episode. And also the fact that I hadn't done like a giveaway in a little while. So I figured, you know what, let's do that. So go ahead, send me a message on Instagram, say Treefiddy, TREEFIDDY, or send me a little picture of any of your favorite people from South Park. That's fine too. And I'll get back to you, everybody, on how this giveaway is going to work. But yeah, do that. Treefiddy or a picture from South Park would be fine too. And then we'll do something about it. That's it for me, people. I'm going to go and knock this video out, and I will see you guys eventually. I mean, I don't have any shoes on order right now, I don't think. But that'll change probably in the next day or so. Alright, thanks a lot for watching and all that good stuff. Thanks for subscribing if you do that. If you don't, that's fine, I get it. I'll see you guys soon if you're watching the videos regularly. If you're not, maybe this is it for us. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. Alright, later people.